This here is another great spot to put up a wood duck box. It's tucked away, it's hidden from these trees, but it's not only just tucked away, it's also within view of any ducks that come into this opening water. Even when they fly across the sky, they're gonna spot it, or when they land in here, they're gonna see it from a distance. So this is another perfect spot. Just tuck it in right there. You just gotta see which way these trees are leaning, because eventually that tree's gonna fall. Whether beaver chews it or it dies and falls, you don't want it hitting the box. So, but you can see where each trunk is leaning and where it's gonna fall. So just make sure you put it somewhere where any neighboring trees aren't gonna fall down and do damage to the nest box. But yeah, it is a real good spot. Really good area. Right there. Okay, so I got my stake. This is the view, but the box is gonna be facing, the hole's gonna be on the other side. So when the hen comes out, she's gonna see this wide open. But another thing you gotta consider, like, see this willow tree? This tree is gonna fall this way. This little piece is gonna fall this way. That's gonna fall this way. And that one in the back's gonna fall away. So it doesn't matter, it's a perfect spot to put a box. You don't wanna put this box right here, because one day when this falls during a storm, or just dies and falls, or a beaver chews it, it's gonna crush your box. So make sure you have that into consideration anytime you're putting a box next to trees. So I got my stake. It's gonna be facing, the channel will face out, where it's got where the box is gonna be hung. And that's it. I got my pounder and I'm gonna stick it in the ground. All right, this is the fifth and final one. Perfect spot. Tucked in nice, out of the way. But got this big lane. The ducks are gonna see it. In fact, there's a wood duck right now. It's hard to see, but I just seen a drake and a hen swimming. Perfect. That way she'll come out into this opening, she'll see the box, and she'll check it out. This is the one box that I have like tucked away up against that willow tree. I was explaining how it was gonna fall one day. So let's sneak up to it. I see a little bit of down on the entrance, so I know a duck's using it, but let's check out the progress on it. When that happens, but she's still in there, but we know it works. So all right, on to the next. All right, remember this wood duck box that I installed right here? Had this nice little lane where the ducks could see it, find it, and there was a big multi-trunk willow tree that was right next to it. And I was like, keep an eye out on how each tree trunk is leaning, because one day it's gonna fall. It could be a storm, or it could be a beaver. In this case, it was a beaver. And you could see every trunk fell in the direction I said. Like that one's falling that way, that one went away from us, and this one went alongside of us, because this beaver chewed this tree. That's why when you're putting up a nest box, you have to put into consideration any big trees that are next to the wood duck box. Because if I put this, say right here, which seemed like a better spot, this tree was leaning right over the box and it would crush the box. So, that's why, you gotta think. So let me clean up this box. And this one looks like a screech owl also moved in. There's some pellets and some small songbird feathers. So let me put my gloves on because it's gross, it's nasty. All right, so we'll clean this out. I know this one was successful. earlier in the season. All right. We want it this high with the shavings, and that's it. We're good to go. Yeah, that's awesome. I called it, and it happened. See that? All right, on to the next duck box.